2, we are live. We are live, or at least I think we're live. Are we live? I think we're live. Uh, Usually try to let some time pass, give some folks an opportunity to jump in the live here. Give it about a minute or two. And for this live, we're going with a different viewpoint. I don't think you guys get to see this corner of the game room too much. I don't think I've done too much stuff here in this corner, but figured I'd go live. Um, it's just been an interesting. It's been an interesting day. It's been an interesting week, and just wanted to chop it up with you guys. Show you a little bit of my discombobulated Switch collection here. It's like my Switch stuff is just it's all over the place. I mean, literally, it's just all over the place. Um, but I'm going through and I'm in the process of like doing some sorting, some weeding, some curating. And I've done a lot of curating of the PlayStation 4 collection. I've probably sold about uh half of the PS4 collection. Oh shoot. Look who it is. It's Albo. Man, you're on it, bro. You stay on YouTube. How's the membership going? I don't know. The membership's okay. Membership's okay. You should start a membership, bro. I think you'd get a lot of people who would join. But yeah, man, I've sold like a good chunk of the PlayStation 4 collection. And this is all the stuff that's left. Um, haven't really been trying to do too many of the like mainstream mainline PS4 games. I've kind of gotten rid of a lot of that stuff. And pretty much this is all that I really have left. Uh, some more of the kind of, you know, off the beaten path type games. Some pretty cool ones though. Some ones that stand out for me. Battle Garega, really dope shoot 'em up for sure. Yeah, a lot of these are sealed. I don't think I'm gonna do the grading thing though. I don't think I'm gonna do the grading thing. It's a little bit of a mix though. Like, let's see, Gravity Rush is that one's opened. A lot of my limited run stuff is still sealed. So we'll see. We'll see. I doubt I grade any of the PlayStation 4 stuff. Uh, I'm just not. I don't really see the point in grading PlayStation 4 games. Um, it's just I don't really see the point in grading anything. Like I think the grading market is it's just not it to me. Um, Grading video games is just not where it's at in my opinion. And I don't know enough about that market to get into grading. Like I don't know enough about grading video games. And to me, like when you start getting into grading video games, that's when it's like a real investment for sure. Like it's you're genuinely just strictly investing in the game. So that's not really where I'm at. To work the graded game, you got to get an agent at Heritage. Probably. I don't know that many dudes who are into it outside of I think his name is Get the Greg Games. Get the Greg Games. He does like the graded stuff. A lot of his content is around graded video games and really I really wasn't even thinking about graded video games until that video that Carl Jobst dropped. Carl Jobst, when he dropped the video exposing heritage auctions and stuff like that, that was when I kind of first realized that like the graded video game thing was kind of rigged. And I was like, man, it's kind of wild because they were really, it was a lot of money that they had wrapped up in that, hundreds of thousands of dollars. So it's kind of wild, but yeah, the PlayStation 4 collection is a little bit of a mix. We got some graded stuff. Look at me, some graded stuff, rather some sealed stuff, and we have some loose stuff. Yeah, graded games to me, there's just not a big market for the graded games deal. And like for me, like PlayStation 4, like I like PlayStation 4, but it's just not like it's not it. I'm definitely more of a Switch guy. But it's sad because I've actually sold a lot of my Switch collection too. These are like a lot of the Switch games that I had been playing over time. I still have a lot of the sealed stuff, and I can walk you guys through some of the sealed stuff that I've got still. Still got the sealed controller here, the Switch Online for the Super Nintendo and the NES. Those are some of the newer controllers. But a lot of like my limited run stuff, like the early limited run stuff, I still have a lot of that stuff sealed. Games like, well, this isn't limited run, but this is definitely a sleeper. Like a lot of people sleep on this game. Mighty Goose. This is not like a numbered limited run game, but this is a sick game. If you guys like Metal Slug and stuff like that, I would recommend this game 10 toes down, man. This is a dope game. I've had multiple copies of this game. This is my sealed copy, but I've played this game a lot. This is a dope one. Would you say, Albo said, any special edition PS4? I only have one special edition PS4 game, and that is Hunt Down. That is, Hunt Down is the only limited edition PlayStation 4 game that I would get. And that's because one, it's just a sick game. Like if you like Contra, if you love Contra, it's a dope game. And there's so much that comes in the box. Like, might as well show it since you asked about it. So much comes in the box. You get a lot in here, man. A lot of good stuff in here. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with one hand. Let's see if I can make it happen. I'll do it with one hand and one foot. Let's see. I don't know if I'll be able to get this open. Struggle mode. There we go. Yeah. Just some pretty dope stuff, man. All this comes in the box. The manual. This is really like this feels like a Super Nintendo style manual, man. Like it's really dope. Hunt Down is a sick game. And I've got it downloaded on the Switch. It's really dope. You get a bunch of patches. Like that's definitely a game that I think is worth it. Adriano sold sealed Yokai Watch 3 for 300, which eBay took 50, got on eBay a year before for 150, regretted it ever since. Sheesh. I mean, you still came up. I mean, you came up, what was it, 100 you made on it? It's not too bad. He said that TG16 box is crisp. Yeah, this is so the TurboGrafx 16, this is actually the mini. This isn't even like the original. I would never get an original TurboGrafx 16 though. Like TurboGrafx 16, like the original, I wouldn't do that. I still do have the complete in box Dreamcast right there though. But this is the mini. The mini's dope. The mini has a lot of really good games on it. And the mini is actually pretty pricey too. But I got the mini for one game and one game alone, and it's, where is it? It is, where is it? I got it for one game, and it's right here, Lords of Thunder. It's the only reason I got this. Lords of Thunder is a sick game. I have it on the Sega CD too. One of my favorite shoot 'em ups of all time. Lords of Thunder is dope. But yeah, just going back to the Switch stuff. Mighty Goose is definitely a dope one. Fight and Rage. So I was hating on Fight and Rage, and then I played it a bit, and it's one of those games you just have to play a little bit. Fight and Rage is actually pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. This is the general version that came out. But there was like a limited run version that came with a manual and stuff. I think I had that. I think I had the original, the Lords of Thunder. I'm here, Lords of Thunder. Sorry, I had the original Fight and Rage that came out from limited run, but I sold that copy. But then when they did like a general release, I think this one has all the DLC on it too, because I don't know if this guy was available in the original. You guys can let me know in the comments, but Fight and Rage is a decent beat 'em up. It's not the best, but it's a decent beat 'em up. I'll give it that. Ultra Core, I think this is strictly limited. Yeah, this is strictly limited. This is like another run and gun type of game here. Another run and gun shooter. I still have this one sealed. 3D All-Stars. The Last Faith. So I played The Last Faith for about man, like 15, 20 minutes, started falling asleep. This is like the bootleg version of Blasphemous. Like a lot of this game, like they try to, so many games try to recreate the magic of Blasphemous, but they just struggle. They just can't. They just can't. Speaking of the GOAT, this is my favorite Switch game of all time. I've got multiple copies of this game, but this is the original limited run first print of this game. It got another release by Team 17 did a release, and the Team 17 version has all the DLC. So I have that one. That's the version that I actually play. Um, let's see. He said Lords is a banger. Yeah, man, it's definitely a banger. I've heard of Fight and Rage, but didn't play yet. Yeah, Fight and Rage is pretty good, man. I would check it out. Would you flip your Burning Rangers? Nah, nah. I think there's a lot of things in my collection that I'd be willing to sell, but I don't think I would ever sell anything out of my Sega CD, my Sega Saturn, my Dreamcast, or my PlayStation 1 collection. I also don't think I would ever sell anything out of my 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 Genesis and NES collection. So this aspect of my collection, this is always gonna stay in the collection. I don't think I'd ever sell like any of this stuff. Like this is super nostalgic to me. But I don't think I'll do I don't think I'll do anything like that. Favorite JRPG in my collection. I don't know. I don't know. But if I had to just say favorite JRPG, this is gonna sound weird, but and I'm not even sure if it's a JRPG, but Evolution for the Sega Dreamcast. Evolution, bro. It's just a dope. It's dope, and I know I've got a bunch of others. I mean, I don't really play a lot of. I'm not an RPG guy, but when it comes to RPGs, just RPGs in general, I would say Evolution and Grandia 2. I'm a big Grandia 2 fan. I remember the summer of 2020 when lockdown first happened and we couldn't go anywhere. I played Grandia 2 every day. Like I beat that game. It took me more time than it should have, but I was balancing it between work and stuff. But I played Grandia 2 like nonstop. So Grandia 2 probably Evolution. Those are, and it's funny because the Dreamcast is not known for RPGs, but yeah, that's definitely my favorite, I would say Evolution. And I remember playing Evolution when I was a kid, like back when I was a kid on the Dreamcast, and I didn't even know I didn't know it was an RPG back then. I just knew it was like a I knew that it played like a Pokemon game because even when I started playing Pokemon, I didn't realize Pokemon was an RPG, but Pokemon is basically an RPG. But I just didn't, I didn't realize it. I just knew it was a game that I couldn't really just run and slash. I just basically took turns, fighting, but it was still fun. The story, like I feel like the stories on for the stories on for the Dreamcast RPGs are great. Like I said, Evolution, Grandia is a great story. What's the other one? Not Time Splitter, Time something. I can't remember the name of that game, but it's something with time. If you guys know it, let me know in the comments. But yo, it's Gamer's Manual dropping in. What's going on, man? I'm just showing my meager collection, my meager Switch collection. This is like a I pulled a U like a couple years ago. I sold off like 80% of my Switch collection, and these are the only games that are left in here. It's a pretty sad day. I'm just showing everyone the few games I have left. Keeping it going here. Knights of Azor. This isn't one that I've played a ton of. I mean, it's a decent little hack and slash. I haven't really played a lot. Taco Man, what's going on, man? This is a cool one. So I played this one. So Slave Zero X. This is a cool little hack and slasher. This has like a 2.5D graphical style to it. This game plays a lot like Strider 2 on the PlayStation 1. So if you've ever played Strider 2 on PlayStation 1, that's what Slave Zero X plays like. But it's very glitchy, very Time Stalker. Thank you, Skirt. Yes, Time Stalker is the one. I kept saying Time something. I knew it was like a Time something. Time Stalker is the other Dreamcast RPG I'm a fan of. But yeah, Slave Zero is pretty cool. I might get some hate for this. You guys might hate on me for what I'm about to say. But River City Girls is in my top 3 beat 'em ups of all time. Go ahead. I'm waiting for the comments to roll in. But believe it or not, and I've got a lot of beat 'em ups in my collection, a lot of them. But River City Girls, the original River City Girls. Yeah, I know you guys are gonna. I'm waiting for the comments to come in, but listen, I've played a lot of beat 'em ups, both in the arcade and at home. Genesis beat 'em ups, Super Nintendo beat 'em ups. River City Girls is really good, and I know they steal a lot of moves from other games and stuff, but I love the fact that it's not linear. I love the fact that you can take different pathways. I love the cutscenes before you fight each boss. There's like these really cool cartoon, like these anime cutscenes. The soundtrack is fire. Like if you like retro sounding 80s, 80s type music, you're gonna love the soundtrack in this game. So for me, this will always stay in my collection just because this is a dope game. This is a really dope game. And honestly, this will probably be one of the first games that I play on the Switch 2, just because as you go through this game, for those of you who played this game, there is slowdown in this game. Especially when things start to get like real hectic on the screen and stuff, things do start to slow down. And I'm not gonna lie, this is just like with shoot 'em ups. When you're playing shoot 'em ups, sometimes that slowdown does help you though. Like it really does help you. But this is in my top 3 beat 'em ups of all time. Say what you want, but to me it is. Let's see, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Shredder's Revenge. I had to hide this game from my daughter. We played this game so much. We beat this game so many times, man. Nate, what's going on, man? We beat this game so many times. We played this as a family too many times. Shredder's Revenge. But a cool one. Oh, I got a game here. I'm gonna skip Salt and Sanctuary because I feel like I talk about that game all the time. But this is a game, if you want to get mad one day, like if you just want to sit at home and play a game and get mad, play this game right here, Fury. Now, I kept my copy sealed because I did download this game. This game will make you extremely mad. This is like a boss rush, hack and slash, like shoot 'em up game. Chase, what's going on? Fury is like a 3D boss rush, hack and slash shoot 'em up style game, and it is just high adrenaline, fast moving, and it just gets incredibly difficult as you go on. But this is a very addictive game, but it will frustrate you if you don't like fast-paced action games that require like you acting off instinct. You're not gonna like this game, but this is a very good game. I gotta recommend that. What else we got in here? Griffin Knight Epic, that's a cool one. Breath of the Wild, you guys already know about that. Golf Story is a pretty cool one. Had this downloaded as well. This is a very relaxing game. If you're a fan of just like really cool RPG style golf games. I'm a fan of golf games. So like I played Cyber Tiger back in the day. I don't know if you guys ever played that, but I played like a lot of Cyber Tiger, Mario Golf. Those games are just very cool, chill games. Richard Russell, hey, Y2K Collector, do you own Cubivore for GameCube? I do not own Cubivore for GameCube, man. I do not have that game. Gigantic Army. This is a cool little, this is like one of those little side-scrolling mech games. This game reminds me of like Wolfang on the Sega Saturn, or like, kind of like a Ranger X. Mario Golf on the Game Boy Color? Ooh, I don't know if I could do Mario Golf on the Game Boy Color though. I mean, I gotta try it. I've never played Mario Golf on the Game Boy Color. I gotta check that one out. See, like we always played Cyber Tiger on the PlayStation 1. Horrible graphics, bro. Like horrible. Like playing a golf game on the PS1. Just imagine those graphics. But like back in the late 90s, I mean, bro, like it was classic. How can you not play it? And at that time, Tiger Woods was the man. Like he was the GOAT. Tiger Woods was that guy. So yeah, sorry, I'm also working here, so I'm kind of just doing this live stream while I also handle some business at work. But let's see what else we got here. Gunlord X, Guacamelee, 1-2 Punch. You guys probably know about those. Jet Cave Adventure. That's an interesting one. Tevi. I haven't had a chance to crack this one yet, but have you guys heard about this one? Tevi? Very interesting game, man. Very interesting game. I haven't had a chance to crack this one yet, but it's a very interesting. It's like a Metroidvania, but it has like these like bullet hell aspects to it. I'm really excited to dive into that one. That one looks pretty dope. I did get the Messenger, so this is like the version of the Messenger that has all the DLC on it. Pretty dope. I do have the original print, the original first print of the Messenger right there, but I do have the Messenger, the second release of it. This is funny. Since I'm over here, I remember I was doing a video and somebody was like, Ikaruga never got a release on the Switch. I was like, what are you talking about, bro? I'm looking at the game right here. Like, people come in the comments, and I don't know everything about games, but like, they were like absolutely certain Ikaruga never got a release on the Switch. Let's see here. Hold on. Let's see. Is It's a golf RPG by Camelot. Good evening, Y2K. Cactus, what's going on? Cyber Tiger is the best ever. Yeah, Tiger, man, he's classic. He said, do you have any case protectors for your protectors? I'm assuming you mean for my Switch games. I don't, man. I don't. Seek Truth, what's going on? Jeremy, bruh, seriously, Camelot is on another level with Nintendo sports titles. Nate, what's going on? What are your thoughts on the new Mortal Kombat collection? I don't really know, man. Like, I'm not a big Mortal Kombat guy, but I'm not a big Mortal Kombat guy, but I mean, I'd have to check it out, to be honest. I don't really have any thoughts on it. You got Ikaruga on the Dreamcast. I do not have Ikaruga on the Dreamcast. I have it on the GameCube. I didn't even know it got a Dreamcast release, to be honest with you. I didn't know. That must have been in Japan, but I didn't even know there was a US release for Ikaruga on the Dreamcast. I do have it on the GameCube though. Never ever heard about it. Played Messenger yesterday. Thank you for informing me. Yeah, the Messenger is dope. The Messenger is dope. It's definitely a dope one. I got a stack of games right here that I was playing. Like, I started playing them and I stopped. We got Hyrule Warriors, Gal Guardians. This is the second Gal Guardians. I haven't even had a chance to dive into that yet, but it's pretty cool. Beyond the Ice Palace 2. Skur, you recommended this one to me. I did pick it up. As I told you, I would pick it up. This game is cool. It's not like Blasphemous. It's cool. It's cool, but it's not. It's all right. It's not amazing. Attack on Titan 2. This game is like it feels like a movie. I need to like reserve time to play. Like, this game feels very good. I know there's an anime around this, and I've never seen the anime around it. But this is definitely one I want to sink my teeth into. What else we got here? Metroid Dread. Started playing this, got like decent amount way through, and just fell off. Dread is a pretty good one though. Dust. Played a lot of Dust and then fell off. I played a lot of this game when I first got it. Really good game, man. Really, really good game. Let's see what else we got here. Raijin. It's a decent one. Gravity Circuit, another decent one. I like Gravity Circuit. Freedom Finger. It's funny as hell. That's a funny Switch game right there. Astral Chain. Bro, this is an underrated game. And this game deserves a sequel on the Switch too. When they started showing the sequel to Daemon X Machina on the Nintendo Direct, that basically, like the last Nintendo Direct that we got before the launch of the Switch 2, when they started showing previews of Daemon X Machina, I think that's how you say it, I thought they were actually showing a sequel to this game, Astral Chain, and I was like, yes, they need to do this part 2. It definitely wasn't that. It was definitely a part 2 to Daemon X Machina. But Astral Chain, if you've ever played this game, it's really good. It's really good. It's got that cool, like, cel-shaded graphical art style. It's got a pretty decent story. This guy and this girl, they're brother and sister. Their dad is a police chief for this futuristic police force that protects the city from these aliens that are trying to invade the planet. And so how they're able to defend themselves against these aliens is they've actually captured some of the aliens, and they're able to control them through this device that gives them like some type of neural link. And that's why, hence the name Astral Chain, because they're actually chained to these aliens through this like neural link. And basically they're able to command the aliens to perform attacks. And so like throughout the game, you have to fight, and as you level up, your chain with your alien gets stronger and stronger. You learn new attacks. They're able to do more things. It's a really cool game. Very, very, very cool game. Astral Chain is definitely dope. Recommend it 1000%. If you've never played it, it's a very good game. I played it a lot. I remember I broke my foot a couple years ago, and I was just sitting there playing this game all day. What else we got in here? Steel Assault. This is a dope game, man. You guys can't sleep on this one. Check this one out, Steel Assault. If you like 90s retro, you gotta check that one out. Well, let me see what they got going on here in the comments. Have you played Lies of P? No, I've never played that. They said the original Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3 arcades have 60 frames per second, digital clips, 54 frames. I didn't know that, man. Nate, I have Astral Chain. Yeah, it's a good one. Got Dust Digital on Xbox 360. I heard it came out on the Xbox. In my backlog, I would recommend Wreckfest if you're into destruction derby racing. I'll have to check that one out. Do they have the Marvel vs. Capcom collection for the Switch? I do. Do I? I think I do. I think I have it somewhere around here. Here's another really unique one that I don't really hear a lot of people talk about. Anno Mutationem. This is, I might have to crack this open and play this soon. This is first of all, I love the cover art. Look at that cover art. Just sick. A sleeper, man. Have any of you guys ever played this one? Anno Mutationem? It's supposed to be like a side-scrolling hack and slasher, but then there's like when you're in the city, when you're not in the fighting stages, it has like this old school 3D effect to it. Very interesting game. I got to dive into that one. We got a couple rare ones here. We got Xeno Crisis, Razion EX Plus. This is a pretty cool one right there. Sorry for the light glare. Vasara Collection, Blazing Chrome, Bite the Bullet. Yeah, just just some decent stuff. I've got a couple limited editions here. Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon 2, Ikaruga, Messenger, Mother Russia Bleeds. This is a good game. Gris or Gree, however you want to say it. That's a dope game, man. Like if you want to have some gnarly dreams, if you want to have some gnarly dreams at night, I'll tell you right now. Play this game before you go to bed, man. And tell me the type of dreams you have in the morning, cuz the music and the art style in this game, you can't die in this game. There's no way to die. There's no attacks. This is it's like a puzzle solving game based on art and music. Very relaxing game. One of the most relaxing games I think I've ever played in my life. Very good game. Very, very good game. Xeno Crisis. Yeah, man. Xeno Crisis on the Switch. You didn't know? Yeah. Strictly limited. They brought Xeno Crisis to the Switch. There's actually a Xeno Crisis on the Dreamcast. You can check that out. Yeah, they actually brought it to the Dreamcast as well. What do we got up here? We've got some... Whoa, we got some super rare. Haiku the Robot. Pretty decent one. Got Flynn, Son of Crimson. Pretty cool one there. This is probably one of the more recent ones I picked up. Cyber Shadow. Pretty decent Switch game. What else we got? Overwatch. Velocity 2 times. Iconoclasts. Iconoclasts, that's like one of the early limited run games. Darius, Cosmic Revelation. Samurai Jack. I thought I sold this. Samurai Jack Battle Through Time. Still got that on the Switch. What else we got? Sterling Binary Stars. Yeah, just some basic stuff. And then these are like the limited games. River City Girl Zero. We've got Hyperlight Drifter, R-Type, Star Hunter DX. Some pretty decent stuff there. Hunt Down Again. This is like the only game that I would get twice because I'm a huge fan of Hunt Down. Soul Cresta. There goes my brand new OLED Switch. I haven't even taken my OLED Switch out. Like, I still haven't done that. This right here, man, I need to open this game. This is that Alesti collection. I think this is the one that comes with like comes with that like mini Game Gear in the box. There's like a mini Game Gear. I'm gonna crack this open one day, so you guys could take a look at this Game Gear Micro. Game Gear Micro, and it actually plays games. It's pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. So I mean, Battle Axe, yeah, Samurai. What is that? Shakedown Hawaii. Just pretty cool. Just some pretty cool stuff, man. I mean, this is what's left of the Switch collection. It's not a huge collection of games. I've sold off a lot of them. And to be quite honest, like I don't even know if I'm gonna be keeping all of the Switch games that I currently have in the collection. There's some that I'm probably just gonna wind up getting rid of. But yeah, some pretty decent stuff. And there's really no reason why I should have 3 Game Boy Advance SPs. I really shouldn't have all that. But let's see here. Have you saw the new teaser for Spider-Man Brand New Day? I haven't. I have not seen that teaser yet. I haven't. I think I actually took all of the Spider-Man games out of my Switch and PS4 collection. I don't have like any new Spider-Man games. I got rid of them all. I mentioned on my channel the other day that I wanted to only have um, Generation 6 and older games in my collection. And I'm really toying with the idea of selling off like all of the like Switch and the PlayStation 4 and the PS3 stuff. I'm toying with it and only keeping my Gen 6 stuff and older. It's not something that I've completely agreed to do yet, but I'm thinking about it. Like this is down here is where all the PS3 stuff is. I don't know if you guys can see, it's pretty dark down here, but all the PS3 stuff, the Transformers, as you can see down here, I got all this trash, Family Guy, Puppeteer, all the God of War games, Killer is Dead, Silent Hill. Like I don't even have a really big PS3 collection, so it's not like I'd be missing a lot of games. If you're wondering what these are my PSP, my PS Vita, and then my PS Vita OLED. So I've got like 2 Vitas. I've just got doubles of stuff that I don't really need. So I'm probably gonna go through and do some curating. Um, don't you got I'm gonna expose myself. You guys can go ahead and judge me. Look how much dust is on my Neo Geo, bro. That's horrible. Look how bad that is. Look at this. Bro, that's terrible. That just goes to show you how little I play my Neo Geo. So much dust on this thing. So much dust. It's horrible. Um, he said you selling off your Switch collection. I don't think I'm selling off my Switch collection, but I'll probably sell some games. Have you tried Zelda Four Swords with Game Link cable? I've thought about it. I have the game and I have a Game Boy Advance. I just need the link. I haven't tried it yet though. I will try it. I want to buy your OG PS3. Yeah, you can have my PS3, man, because I've got the backwards compatible one down there, and I had a couple more, so I don't think I need it. But look at this. This is sad. Like, I haven't given my Neo Geo or my Sega Saturn any love. Look at the dust, bro. This is terrible. Look at that. Look at the dust, dude. Horrible, man. Horrible. I am not a gamer. I am a shelf collector. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. Let's see. Old moldy games and consoles. You can better prevent. Put plastic wrap on the Neo Geo. Yeah, I should, man. I got to take better care of the Neo Geo for sure. I do, cause like that is one that I do appreciate my Neo Geo, so I got to take better care of it. But yeah, yeah, guys, look, that's pretty much it. I just kind of wanted to walk you guys through what I had in my Switch collection. Also show you the little bit of stuff that I've got on the PS4. And if I were to sell off my PS4, Switch, and PS3 collection, like this is really all I'd be losing. I wouldn't be losing like thousands of games. There'd probably be a couple hundred games. What are your thoughts on the Polymega? I think the Polymega is cool. I remember when Metal Jesus did a video review on it a while back, and I thought it was pretty cool back then. Um, and I remember thinking, yeah, I might start getting into those types of devices. And I think my entryway into that was the Analog Pocket. So, I mean, I know it's not like a TV based console, but after seeing the Polymega, I started looking into those types of consoles more, and then that was what kind of pushed me to get the Analog Pocket. And I'm really glad I got one of these because I feel like I could almost get rid of all of my other handhelds and roll with the Analog Pocket because it still plays all the original hardware. Plus, with the right adapters, You can also play, I think, TurboGrafx games on this thing. Game Gear, almost any handheld. So even links, like there's all types of adapters for this thing. And I think there's a TV connector too. You can connect it to the TV, so I think that's pretty cool too. Let's see. Would help with the still collecting for Saturn. I haven't bought anything for Saturn in a long time. I'm not actively collecting for the Saturn. It's just hard to find anything I'm interested in the Saturn. No mom and pop shops have anything that I want for the Saturn, and if they do, I probably already have it. It's just not like something that have you played Marvel Rivals? No, not yet. Anyone play Control on the PS4? I have played Control though. I have played Control. It's an interesting game. Very mind bendy, matrixy, Black Mirror-ish type of game. Control. I do like Control. I like the concept behind Control. It fits along the theme of things that I typically go for. Do you ever thought about getting the Neo Geo CD system? They consider. Nah, I think I'm done with like really high end gaming systems. Like the Neo Geo was it for me. I'm not getting a Neo Geo CD. I'm not getting a TurboGrafx. If it's not like a mini version of it, like if they make a mini Neo Geo CD, I might get it, or like a mini, but I'm not getting anything like new. Um, but yeah, guys, look, that's it. I just wanted to run this live up for you guys real quick, not too long. Hopefully, you guys are having a great week. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll probably do a longer live over the weekend, get some gameplay in. I'll do some Sega Genesis gameplay. So stay tuned for that. That does it for me. It's the Y2K Collector. Hopefully, you guys are having a great week. I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.